Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of InvestStream. I'm Pankaj, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about what I look for in an angel investment or a VC investment. Coming up next. Welcome back everyone. Over the last few weeks, I've been getting a lot of pitches and a bunch of folks asking me what I'm looking for. I thought it'd be a good time to do a video and talk a little bit about what I personally look for and what's interesting to me, and maybe touch a little bit upon some broader things that people look for, but we'll try to pack it all into a relatively short video. All right, so let's start with some of the generic stuff. Team, traction, and TAM. I've talked about some of this stuff in some previous videos, so feel free to jump back and take a look at some of those videos. They're more generic. They're talking about things more from a general investor perspective. So I'm going to talk about from my perspective what I look for. Let's start with team. So everyone talks about team. Team is really important. At the early stage, it's probably the most important thing. I've said it multiple times that I would rather invest in a mediocre idea with a fantastic team than a fantastic idea with a mediocre team. And, you know, a fantastic team can mean a lot of different things. And sometimes it's very specific to the particular context. In some context, a fantastic team is a team that has past startup experience, preferably some successes in the past, and in some cases, they might even have successful exits. In other instances, the team may not have been founders of a startup in the past, but perhaps they've been operators. So as operators, have they seen successes in whatever operational roles that they've played? Whether it's technology, whether it's growth, sales, marketing, BD, you name it. Have they seen some sort of successes? Have they learned from those successes or failures? Can they repeat some of that in what they're doing? And are the skills that they've developed relevant to what they're doing today? Those are some things that I look for in a team. And, you know, there's no specific answer. It's really about context and taking some of this stuff into the context of whatever they're pitching and seeing, you know, do I think this idea that they're pitching today and the backgrounds that they have align and work well together? If the answer is yes, okay, we move on to the next step. If things may not seem that way to me, then perhaps we end the conversation right there. And a lot of this is personal, right? As an investor, if a startup is trying to pitch me something, but I'm just not seeing it, it's not that the startup is not a good startup. It's not that they don't have a good pitch, but something between the investor, in this case myself, and the startup isn't connecting, right? And you can't really fault anyone for that, but that's just the way things go. Sometimes you just don't connect. And for me personally, connecting with a team at some level is really important. If I don't have some sort of connection to the founders or to at least one of the founders, it's very hard for me to invest in a company. And in many cases, that means I want to meet with the founders, I want to talk to the founders, I want to get to know the founders before I write a check. It is time consuming, but you know, that's what makes me feel comfortable. As a VC, it's a little bit different, right? Because I am compelled to invest. So I might do things as a VC that I wouldn't do as an angel investor, and vice versa. So as an angel investor, I want to spend time with the founders. I want to get to know them. I want a relationship before I write that check. If you've got questions, if you've got comments, if you're an angel investor and there's certain things that you look at, I'd love to hear your thoughts on what are some of the things that you care about when you're looking at a startup. Please share them in the comments section below. If you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the little bell so you get notifications about every single new episode that comes out. Thanks again for joining me. I hope this was helpful and useful. I'll see you again next time.